Like, there's a lot of things that can like shatter it, okay? And if you don't address it now, it will keep flowing out of you and creating situations around you that are less than ideal. It will keep doing that. It'll keep doing that. You'll keep running into the same people. Like, you'll keep running into the same situations. You'll keep attracting more to break your heart if you don't heal what needs to be healed. God wants you to be healed. Because it's... I don't really like to talk like this, but like... Let me not even say I don't really like to talk like this. Baby, there are things coming. There are things coming. There are things coming. There are things coming. You thought COVID was... may anyone who lost their life during that, rest in peace. But you thought COVID was a thing. Lockdown was a thing. There are things coming in the years to come, sooner than we think, that will require you to have a strong, healthy heart. Not like eat Cheerios. Not like eat Cheerios and oatmeal healthy heart. I mean like a spiritual heart, like a strong one, so that you can stand firm and not be crushed by the weight of all that is going to come to the earth. You understand? Like, I feel like I can talk to you guys because you understand these things, and you understand that your place in life, the life you want to live is not exactly just for you. It's for other people. It's fixed into something else that's happening. It's a wider thing. Who you are now is not who you will be a year from now. Who I am now is not who I'll be a year from now. God willing, when we're still here. If we're still here, God willing, we'll be higher. Our viewpoints will be higher. Our perspectives will be higher. Our willingness to give will be higher. Our willingness to give of ourselves will be higher, because that's the real gift. When I say from love itself, it's a pouring out of love, because love pours out itself. It does that. It gives of itself again and again and again and again and again. Think about how the sun rises again and again and again. Think about who gave the sun and who created the system of it to go, or who created the earth to keep rotating as it's rotating, so that the sun is not always in the same place, so that everyone gets equal access. Do you understand? Like, God willing. Let's get back to the point. I'm getting a little distracted. How is heartbreak healed? Heartbreak is healed through the removal of an obstruction. Like, how is anything healed? Think about it. You go to the doctor, you go to the dentist, let's say you have a cavity, and this cavity is in your mouth. And in as far as, is this person healed or is this person not healed, is concerned, that person needs to have the dentist, who is the healer, remove the obstruction so that the tooth can heal itself. So how do they remove the obstruction? They either give you a filling, they drill out the cavity first. They always drill out the cavity first. They'll give you a filling, or they'll give you a crown, etc. But they'll have to remove where the decay has occurred. Heartbreak is the same way. The decay has to be removed. This is why it is a big lie to believe that you can heal yourself. You can't heal yourself. Especially from things like addictions. You cannot heal yourself, because even think about like AA. So AA is that program where you like go to, I don't know much about it, so forgive me if I say anything that's like not what it actually is, but like you go and it helps you to overcome your addictions to alcohol or whatever. It works as a way to push out of you the obstruction, which is the reason you drink. That's the obstruction. Because if that wasn't there, you wouldn't be doing it, kind of thing. And I know there's a lot of brain chemistry that like goes with it, but like that's generally what it does. That's what therapy does too. You go there, you chit chat, you're on your computer, you're in person, wherever you do it, and you talk through whatever's on your mind, because the person who's sitting across from you, the therapist, is going to either give you a new perspective or a new way to look at things that alters how you look at it now. So they're altering how you're looking at it now. And that alteration is a lifting. Like they're either lifting your eyes from a certain place, or they're lifting your perspective of it and replacing it with their perspective of it. So anyway, in any case, they're removing the obstruction to the thing. In any case, that's what they're doing. Healing a broken heart is removing the obstruction, removing the thing that the ramification, or the what is that called? What's another word for ramification? The effect of that event, which is all of the emotional ties to it, all of the pain that surrounds it, all of the grief that surrounds it, the disappointment. That's what healing the obstruction is. So I want you to take a moment and think about if this is not an episode. This is more like a little extra, this is a class. There's a little bit of a class, okay? Like there's a little bit of a class. Like this is not really like an episode, but I want you to think about just like a few things that have broken your heart. It's really important that your heart is whole, because a whole heart attracts the perfect things for you. It attracts the right things for you. You know that saying where it's like hurt people, or like attract what you are kind of thing? Like attracts like. This is true for absolutely everything. This is how people end up like being like 50, 60, 70, whatever age, trying to figure out like where something went wrong or how they ended up in this situation. Like God doesn't want that for you. Doesn't want that for us. Doesn't want that for me. Doesn't want that for you. He wants you to live a life that's abundant. Abundant. Supply that doesn't cease, abundant. By the way,